what's going on? Just got back from a ride up Dyson Tech today, just standard route. Getting quick up there now. Like, I've been using the bags for like 3 days, 4 days going up the hill, and you take the weight off and it's like incredible. The bike's heavy but it feels light, you know, because I've had all the bags on going up, and yeah, making a bit of progress, coming into a bit of fitness now, which is nice. And yeah, I'm just going to run you through. I know a few people follow my videos, and I'm just going to run you through what I'm up to next, basically. So in a week's time, I will be heading off to Jakarta, which is Indonesia. Jakarta is a really, really busy city, so I'm going to try and avoid it. As in, I'm going to fly in and then like detour around it, hopefully. Java, the island that Jakarta is on, is the most densely populated island in Indonesia out of like 17,000 islands or some crazy number. So the roads might be a bit hectic, and I plan to cycle from the west, which is where Jakarta is, to the east, where there's some epic volcanoes which I hope to hike up, and I'll be getting the boat over to Bali, and there's a big vegan community on there, so I might stick around for a few days. But hopefully that trip will take, it's a difficult one with the flights, so I want to time it right to get a cheap flight. I don't want to book a flight until I know that I'm gonna be there, you know. I wouldn't want to be getting, you know, a bus halfway across Java because I've booked my flight too early or whatever. And then from there, I'm going to be flying from Bali to Darwin, which is Northern Territory, like Australia. Pretty remote, you know. It's not a huge city. It's like a northern outpost, I guess. And yeah, it's got an airport, and it's a fairly big town. I mean, I know a lot of Australians who've been there. Well, a lot, being like less than 10, but yeah, there's not meant to be a lot there. And I'm going in on a tourist visa, so that means I've got, as a British citizen, I've got 3 months. That gives me 3 months in the country. I can't work, which is fair enough. So I'll be heading south, and then I'll be heading east towards a place called Townsville, which is just south of Cairns. And that initial trip will take me around 3 or 4 weeks to do that stint. And then I'll be heading south along the east coast, probably into a bit of a headwind, but you know, you win some, you lose some, through pretty much all of the cities that are on the east coast. You know, I'll be hitting Gold Coast. I might go up to Cairns and do a little loop depending on time and the weather. It'll be, you know, the end of, well, it'll be pretty much midwinter in Australia, so it'll be, you know, probably colder at night. Might even get a bit of frost on the bike in the mornings, but I very much doubt it. I'll be using hostels in Java, and just to make the most of cheap hostels, basically, because I know I won't be able to use any hostels at all in Australia because they're expensive as, and I'll be buying a tent. I'll be buying a tent in. I've got in touch with a dude who runs a camping shop, and he's going to sort me out with a tent. A bit more than I'd like to pay, but it's going to be my new home for the next 4 or 5 months, I guess. So that'll be. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's freestanding, and the warranty's good on it. And I prefer to buy good products that have, you know, pretty well spec'd, and you know, you can trust the brand. It's an MSR Hubba Hubba, which is the go-to tent for cycling tourists. So I'll be able to use that for a good few years. Hopefully go and tour New Zealand at some point in the future. Whether I'll be able to do it this year, I'm not too sure, depending on cash. And yeah, so the total trip going across from Java to Bali, that's going to be about 1,600 kilometres. Doable, easily doable, but the terrain is going to be like up, down, it's volcanic terrain, the roads are narrow. I'll have to really be switched on just to navigate that place. I've been in touch with a couple of guys on there as well who have let me stay with them. Basically, I contacted them on Warm Showers, the cycling touring website. It's got nothing to do with Golden Showers. It's a legit website. I'll put the link down below. So if you are a cycle tourist, just make yourself a profile, and it can open up worlds of information for you. And there's a really good community on there. It's nice people. And so yeah, I've got like 3 nights stay, 3 nights stay, like second, third, and fourth night or something. Still need to sort out my first night's stay. I'll probably stay in a hotel just in case the bike doesn't turn up, maybe, or whatever. And yeah, that's that in Java. And then in Australia, it's more like 7,500 k's from Darwin to Cairns, and then south all the way to Melbourne. If I make it to Melbourne with good time, then I'll head back up to Adelaide, which is like northwest of there, which is another good 800 k's. So that's well over a week for myself. I think that's more like 9 or 10 days. So I've got to average quite a lot of mileage. Yeah, well, this is going to be epic. Like this now, Singapore to Chiang Mai, that was just a warm up. This is the real deal now. I'm going to get my bike sorted, new pads, new brake pads, new chain, new cassette, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to absolutely go for it. I'm really fucking looking forward to this now. I'm going to be really upset leaving this place. I've made many friends, friends for life, genuinely friends for life, and it's going to be pretty upsetting next week, to be fair. Just really enjoyed my time here. Picked up a bit of Thai. Got to know a few of the locals. Met people from all over the world with amazing stories, some fucking crazy stories. Some people have just had crazy lives, unbelievable lives. And you just learn so much. Learn so much. I couldn't do that on my own. You can, and I feel it's better to travel on your own. I spent time with Sam, and I miss Sam a bit, like just having him here just for the banter, and but you don't really learn. I feel you learn more about each other, but you don't really learn more about traveling and the experience. That to me has got to be done alone, and that's just what I've picked up, I guess. So yeah, this is me for another 4 months. Pretty much a month in Indo, and then close to a month in Indo. I get 30 days, but I don't think I'll stay for a full 30 days. And I'll have to time it right with the flights, and then I'll be spending at least 3 months in Australia. It'll be towards pretty much the entirety of my time on the visa, and then they'll kick me out, and then I either work in New Zealand or work in Australia. If I've got enough cash, then I'll tour New Zealand while it's nice in the summer, and probably head back to Australia to work. So that's my long-term plan, and that's me for the next for the rest of 2016, I guess. I do understand, you know, it's going to be quite difficult in remote places in Australia, food-wise. So if shit does hit the fan, and you know, I've just got to be prepared. I've got to be prepared, and this will be a big learning curve for me. And whether I'm the same person when I come out the other side, I don't know. But this is it. This is life right now. This is what I've been gearing up for 3 years now. After seeing Martin Beaumont cycle around the world, and meeting the people that I've met along this journey. I mean, that girl, that Swedish girl, I was chatting to her the other day, and she's in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Australia, you know. Some days without a shower, and just unbelievable what people are capable of. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how far I can push my body and my mind and my spirit in a way, and learning more as I go. So anyway, thanks for sticking with the video, and I will be hopefully putting up the vlogs when I can. I know Australian internet is a bit shit, so I'll try and keep the videos slightly smaller. Might not be as informative as the last ones, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best to keep everybody informed, and yeah, that's I'm excited, man, just thinking about it. It's going to be awesome. Right, thank you, peace.